Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the GLOIRE Show. I just want to say thank you so much for all the love and support you guys have been showing. If you haven't done so, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if it's your first time here. As we continue to grow, we're going to continue to share more life lessons, different perspectives, and so much more. And today's video, this episode, I just want to share my insight on this video that I came across of this girl named India Love. So India Love was basically just crying because she felt as if she had gotten to a certain age where she had wasted so much time, and now it's very difficult for her to find peace or to settle down with someone and have a family. So let's take a look at this video before I go ahead and share my thoughts on it. And yeah, so let's take a look at it.
I went through a lot in my teenage phase. I went through a lot in my 20s. I made a lot of mistakes, and there was a lot of people who drugged me through the dirt for it. And I believed it for a long time. I wasn't nice to myself because of what others said about me until I knew who I really was and whose I really was, which is yours, Lord. Now nobody can shake how I feel about myself. Nobody can change how I feel about myself. Nobody can change how I view.
All right, there you go. Um, so with that video, basically, she's just looking back to everything that she had went through, like, from teenage life as she was growing up and to an age that she's at right now. I believe she's like 30 something, or she's like early 30s. And she feels as if she have wasted so much time and she made the wrong decisions in life. I just want to tell you, it's never too late. But if you're watching this and you're a young person, I want you to take this to consideration. I want you to actually listen to me carefully because I myself, I'm still growing. But I can tell you, I've made mistakes in the past where sometimes I look back and I'm like, I wish I would never done that. I wish I would have never done that. But does that make me stop living my life? No. Does that make me stop building relationships? No. Because it's never too late. It's never too late to change your life around. And that's why we always say, if you feel like that, and just never forget that the man above love, care for you, and will always forgive you if you repent and actually change from the person that you used to be. We live in a generation now where people are doing things just because of the circle that they're in. And then a lot of people, because they're doing those things, they're afraid if I do the opposite, I'm gonna lose all these people. And that's what India Love was going through. She did a lot of those things because of the people that she had around. And she said she would be afraid of losing those people just because it just felt right to do what she had to do with those individuals. I want you to understand that you have a life of your own. You have to start making decisions that's gonna benefit you, that's gonna set you up for your future. Yes, it's never too late, but yes, time is limited because you can waste so much time doing dumb stuff because it feels easy to do and it feels fun to do than actually doing the right things, which may be hard to do, but that's gonna set you up for a better future. You don't wanna regret. And I understand where she's coming from. And I wanna speak to also the young ladies. So me, just where I'm from, a lot of the women tend to be married by the age in their early 20s or before 30s. A lot of the women tend to be married around those age ranges because it's something that they value. I don't think today's generation really value marriages. I don't think today's generation really cares about that because a lot of people just want to have boyfriends and girlfriends, and you know what, I can't. They have commitment issues where they can't commit to one individual because they feel as if, okay, this person pissed me off. Okay, now I can go and get this other person because and see how this person is. I feel like that's also what's destroying our, our lives as we continue to move forward. Is when you have those commitment issues, you're more likely to not commit to yourself, commit to your future, and commit to the partner, someone that you can build your future with. So you need to start working on those things. You need to start working on those commitment issues that you're dealing with. Once you decide that, okay, this is what I'm dealing with, and I have managed to, you know, modify and I've managed to do the right things, I'm gonna start now to focus more on my future and building it. You don't want to get to the same age as India Love and start feeling the same way. And I'm really glad that she was very much open with her audience and actually speaking about what she's going through. And I can tell based on some videos that I've watched that she's actually getting closer to God. She's actually praying more and wanting to change her life around because she have seen that the life that she tried to pursue and the life that she tried to live was not worth it. That life was just a miserable life, trying to fit into different groups, trying to find love in so many different men when she could have just found love from the get-go, from the first person that probably she was dating. But she gave up too soon because she felt as if I am an attractive girl. I can get anybody else if I feel like it. I'm very famous. I can get anybody else if I feel like it. If this person stressed me out, I'm going to get this person. And the difference between men and women is that women need to understand you guys do run on biological clock. And I just don't understand. A lot of women today don't speak about they want to have a family, they want to be married. They speak more about like I want to have this big house, I want to have this much money in my account, I want to travel. It's hard to find traditional women nowadays. So if you find one that really want to settle down, fellas, that want to build a family, give her that. She's gonna be a good woman for you. Because the moment you lose someone like that, it's gonna be very difficult to find that person again. Ladies, if you're struggling to find a man that wants to build a family, then you're just not in the right place looking for that man. Just do what you have to do, be a good woman, and someone is gonna see it, someone is gonna notice it. Don't just be out here giving your time and energy to all these bunch of dudes that really don't have no future planned. So we need to start doing things the right way. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I've managed to waste some time in the past with certain people. And wasting that time, I don't feel bad about it. I did learn my lessons. But then I realized, you know what? I don't have time for that no more. I have time to start building. I have time to start planning my future. I'm at the point in my life now where sometimes I tell myself, I just want to have a wife, kids, and a house, and just provide and just be a good father and be a good man in the community. And yeah. Well, if you're in that phase right now where you're struggling to find yourself, please start writing things down. Start finding yourself. Start surrounding yourself around people who are actually speaking about positive things in life. People who are actually chasing better things in life. People who are actually speaking about having families. People who are actually talking about God. People who are God fearing. Start surrounding yourself around those people because then it's gonna allow you to start planning your future the way you want your future to be planned. You don't want your future to be somehow down the hill because you decided to make wrong decisions. It's never too late. But remember, you have limited time. This is the GLOIRE Show. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If it's first time here, please continue to join us and tune in into these videos. Once again, peace and love, and have a wonderful day.